What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and some of you guys may or may not have noticed this week some of those changes from the TapTap server finally made it over to the Android, iOS, Amazon, whatever else servers there are at this point, Huawei, whatever it's called. Yeah, there's a lot of them here, and you've seen things like even Heroic Breakout now has the Chapter 2 system, so you have both chapters going here. So if you guys have played this one a lot, you can now grind your way through. There's even endless mode. However, I'm pretty sure this has not changed. I think the maximum fantasy stars you could get here was 450 previously. I guess this just makes it easier to get to 450 because yeah, there's just not more stuff here. So I might play that a little bit. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. There's just a couple things I do want to talk about because they are a little bit more important. Number one, the marketplace got a little bit of an upgrade here. So there are some additional things here now. I don't think this is anything the average player should do, though. Just saying, someone who has a ridiculous amount of gems, I still don't think this is something you want to do. You can see here we got, like, you know, the cores and everything, the profit orbs. We have all these different deals that we're used to seeing here as well. All these chests are now still available for you guys to get. I think these are like random. Yeah, you get random copies. I mean, the people who only buy these things are, again, those megalodon whales out there. It's just kind of crazy. But they did add a few additional things into this list. They are adding in things like, you know, stellar shards, crystals, and probably the most important one here, Course of Origin, single shards. Now, you can only buy one of these a day, and it is 1,500 gems. So, hold on, quick math. Let's do this. Ready? 1,500 gems times 50 of them is 75,000 gems for a core chest. Now, if we take that into consideration compared to like a normal big event, you spend like 30 to 40,000 gems typically. You're doubling that just for this chest. You're not getting any side benefits, but these chests are typically what you're chasing in the big events. It's not bad. Granted, you have to do this 50 days in a row, but again, I don't think this is something you should be doing. You can see here they also have the essence sublimation, and they also have the spiritual essence. I don't think these are things that you should be going for, though. I really don't. It's kind of cool that these are new additions, but at the end of the day, just not worth it as far as the time investment goes. Again, if you're a spender, though, so again, not gonna just stick to one side or the other. If you are a spender, you might want to consider this, especially in the early game. If you're buying a bunch of packs, you have tons of extra diamonds and stuff, getting these every single day is going to cost you a lot over the course of 50 days. If you buy both of these out completely, that's going to net you 150,000 gems. Granted, that's not a lot if you're doing a lot of spending. Like, for example, this week, if you're going in here to the value packages, you get 10,000 per pop. You can almost get enough gems in 1 week of buying out an entire value package event, which, I mean, if you're a big spender, sure, then yeah, it's worthwhile. But for the average player, unless you need like 1 or 2 to just finish it out and you are kind of impatient to do it, I would probably pause and not consider doing this. Now, the next one is kind of better. The Super Wishing Fountain did get a bit of a revamp here, and it's actually pretty good. So first and foremost, you'll notice they have added 5-star shards. So no longer are you getting the light and dark 4-star shards, you're getting 5-star shards. That is a huge difference when we're talking about building light and dark heroes, maybe even in the early game. The other thing is you'll notice now light and dark heroes are actually in this pool, and I don't know if they actually show you the results here at this point. No, it actually doesn't show you what you can get, but previously on the Super Wishing Fountain, you could only find heroes of the normal 4 factions. Now they've added a ton of additional heroes, which, I mean, is pretty cool. Beyond that, they've added things like Cores of Transcendence. So no longer do you have kind of like the crappier dust on it. I actually don't know if the regular Wishing Fountain got it too. Actually, yeah, the regular Wishing Fountain got an upgrade too. They now have 5-star hero shards instead of 4-star hero shards, which is pretty cool. The gear is, they have a higher quality. Instead of, I think it was like 2 and 3-star gear, there's now, I guess you could say 4-star, both of the orange and red variety. There's also just more resources in general. Now, there is still like LUTs on this wheel. Demon Hunter. There's not a ton of ones you want to go for here, but the fact that that is now changed is pretty sweet. We can do a refresh here as well. You can see it has Melissa, newer heroes on it, and you can still see these are 10 5-star hero shards instead of a piddly little tiny amount of shards. So this is a really, really big change. Now, the one thing I did not check to see if the Lucky Store got updated. I have not refreshed this in ages. Chances are they have not touched this. Yeah, I mean, the gear's still lower quality. It's still the older school heroes. It doesn't look like this is really updated. But again, if you're building your first hero and for some reason you just have to build Garuda, this is a great place to come to if you do have the resources. Granted, most of the time you should stay away from it. Beyond that, in the Super Wishing Fountain, there is now a 100 times button. So if you're doing it during a Wishing Fountain event where getting bonus points for spending Super Wishing coins is going to matter, then go ahead and do it. Chances are, though, you should hold off on ever hitting this 100 button until that event comes around. The only time you should be doing Super Wishing coins is in this situation right here, where you need to do the 50 for your monthly. So make sure you guys are getting that done still. But again, you're kind of better off just doing the 10 here, but the rewards definitely seem a lot better. Like, getting those light and dark shards is low-key kind of big, like, right? Yeah, we're getting more heroic scrolls. We're occasionally getting a core. Granted, wait a minute. Did they... Oh, no, the odds are still there. Yeah. So you got a 2% chance on that. Hero copy's 0.55, 3 point, 6.7, 40%. Okay, so still decent chance to get... This is like one of the lowest ones, is the Cores of Transcendence, which is interesting. If we take a look at the normal wheel, it's 8.1, so it's like twice the chance of the Super Wishing Fountain. Yeah, I mean, majority of the time you're just going to be getting gold and spirit off of this, and of course some afterglow for artifacts, some magic dust for your stones. And yeah, I mean, honestly, little things like this I think are a great change. With that as well, we should be able to go to the bosses now, and I believe yeah, you can purchase additional challenge gems, up to 10 of them every single day. So if you guys want to try to get through and beat these bosses that you've been kind of just stuck on for a little while, or like me, haven't really tried in quite a while, which I'm guilty. I should probably go ahead and do it. We should get it done because yeah, it's something that is definitely gonna help our progress. We're gonna talk about this Halloween event a little bit later in the weekend or beginning of the week, because I always like seeing how these events play out and then giving you guys some advice. I know everybody wants to do the events literally the second they go live, but let's be honest, that's usually a mistake. That's how mistakes get made, and that's just not what you want to do. I did not notice any other updates to any of the other shops just yet. If I do come across anything, I will definitely let you guys know. Oh man, we got like a triple hero right there, which is pretty cool. Again, remember, there was the update, of course, as well to the arena shop just recently, so keep that in mind as well. And actually, yeah, I don't think we really have seen an update in a lot of these different stores in a while. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Little quality of life stuff. It just adds up, makes getting resources easier, and makes the game feel better. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.